Most people don't start investing because they feel like an amount like $30 is just a small drop in a really huge bucket. But I'm here to show you that an amount like that can be a seed, but if spread too thin, then that seed won't take root. So today I am stripping back the noise and I'm showing you guys the 6 positions within my core group and the math behind why I'm betting on these to turn little crumbs into a whole feast. First off, we have the Aggressors. That is Broadcom, the iShares Semiconductor ETF, and Apple. These are for aggressive capital appreciation. For a low budget like $30, you need multipliers. These stocks have recently outperformed the S&P 500, meaning that your money will make more money in stocks like these rather than in an index fund. Like for example, let's look at Broadcom. People see a high share price and immediately run away, but especially with fractional shares, your low budget matters. Broadcom has a 5-year dividend growth rate of 14%. If you put $30 into this today, you're not just buying today's yield. You are buying a portfolio that will increase its yield at a higher rate, much higher than the rate of inflation. That right there is how a small budget portfolio catches up to a larger one. There may be some redundancy with the semiconductor ETF and Broadcom, but just think of stocks as the tech tide and Broadcom as the highest ship in that harbor. We want the safety of the sector, but the extra momentum of a proven winner. High speed growth is great, but you cannot have that without a strong foundation. That's where Costco and Williams-Sonoma come in. These positions make up my recession shields. When tech gets shaky, these positions keep my portfolio from swinging too wildly. They essentially provide the gravity needed for me to stay invested during market crashes. Like for example, Costco is a masterclass in retention. With an average annual renewal rate of over 90%, their revenue is predictable. And for a $30 per week investor, predictability is everything. If the market drops 20%, but Costco drops 5%, your math stays intact because you have more equity left to compound when the market recovers. Finally, we have the anchor, which includes the heartbeat of this entire core group, as SCHD. While the others are about speed and stability, SCHD is about the feedback loop. It keeps the entire system running through passive income. Now, here's that full math I promised earlier. I invest $30 into one stock per week. That means I'm hitting SCHD roughly 8 to 9 times a year. The goal is the tipping point. Assuming SCHD keeps its 3.4% dividend yield, once your position hits about $4,600 and SCHD is going to start paying you $30 every single quarter. That means automatically that anchor position just bought you a free week of investing. Your $30 a week budget effectively just became a $60 per week budget for that week without you having to work an additional hour. Building a portfolio is not about owning everything, it's just about owning the right things. These 6 positions of my core group is what I'm betting my $30 per week to turn into massive long-term results. And you don't need $300 to buy a share of Apple or almost $1,000 to feel like you can buy Costco. With fractional shares, $30 or whatever your low budget is makes you a part-term owner. I personally buy one stock a week, $30 per week, and I let the math do the heavy lifting. But I want to hear from you guys. If you had to buy one of these positions to propel your entire portfolio, what would it be? If none of these, what would you pick? Definitely let me know in the comments below, and I appreciate you guys watching as always, and until next time, take care.